Under the shadow of segregation, Jack Robinson emerged as a beacon of courage. Born in rural Georgia, he blossomed into a multi-talented athlete in sunny California. While football initially captured his focus, baseball would become his destiny. UCLA saw his brilliance on the gridiron, but it was a different kind of diamond that awaited. War interrupted his path, yet even amidst the conflict, Robinson refused to yield to injustice. His defiance on a segregated bus sparked a court-martial, but his spirit remained unbroken. The Negro Leagues became his proving ground, where his talent shone bright enough to catch the eye of Branch Rickey, a baseball visionary seeking to shatter racial barriers. In 1947, Robinson stepped onto the field for the Brooklyn Dodgers not just as a player, but as a pioneer, forever etching his name in baseball history. 10 years on the diamond etched Robinson's legend. The inaugural Rookie of the Year award glinted in his hands in 1947, a mere preface to 6 consecutive All-Star appearances, a dazzling constellation of talent. In 1949, he shattered another barrier, becoming the first black player to hold the coveted National League MVP award. The roar of the crowd echoed his triumphs, from 6 World Series appearances to the pinnacle, a clutch contribution to the Dodgers' 1955 championship victory. His impact transcended the game. In 1997, a singular honor, his jersey number 42 retired across all teams, an unprecedented symbol of his legacy. Every year, on Jackie Robinson Day, the spirit of number 42 lives on, each player a testament to the man who broke walls and opened doors. His achievements weren't just statistics, they were chapters in a story of courage, determination, and a revolution on the diamond. Robinson's defiance wasn't just on the diamond, it was a stand against segregation's pervasive grip on American life. His unwavering character and commitment to nonviolence were battering rams against walls of prejudice, their impact resonating far beyond the roar of the crowd. He became a symbol of hope, not just for athletes, but for a nation yearning for change. His influence transcended the game, paving the way for black voices in sports media and corporate boardrooms. He even championed economic empowerment in Harlem through the Freedom National Bank. Even after his final curtain call, his legacy echoed in the prestigious halls of Congress and the White House, his Congressional Gold Medal and Presidential Medal of Freedom gleaming testaments to the impact he left not just on the game, but on the soul of America. Awards and recognition. His name echoed beyond the diamond, a beacon of courage and hope. Accolades rained down, his impact resonating across fields. From baseball's highest honor, number 42 retired league-wide, to presidential medals and stadiums named in his memory, his legacy was etched in stone. His jersey, a symbol of his fight, fetched millions, a testament to his enduring power. Even his childhood home became a landmark, a reminder of where the journey began. His influence transcended borders, with Canada honoring his role in breaking baseball's color barrier. And within the halls of academia, his number hung high, a constant inspiration for future generations. Though the price tag on his achievements may have soared, it was his spirit, his unwavering determination that truly held the greatest value. In every accolade, every tribute, every name etched in stone, there echoed the story of a man who dared to dream and in doing so, changed the world. His legacy, a testament to the power of one man to inspire, to challenge, and to leave an indelible mark on history. Early life, family, and personal life. Under the shadow of Georgia's sharecropping fields, Jack Roosevelt Robinson was born on the 31st day of January 1919. The youngest of 5, he shared a cramped life with his siblings in Pasadena, California. Poverty marked their reality, a stark contrast to the affluence around them. Huddled in 2 small houses on Pasadena's Pepper Street, young Jack Roosevelt Robinson found his reality painted in stark contrasts. His family, though extended, bore the weight of poverty amidst a backdrop of affluence. Recreation, a joyful escape for many, remained frustratingly out of reach for him and his minority friends. Seeking solace, Robinson found himself drawn to a neighborhood gang. Yet, amidst the shadows, a friend named Carl Anderson became a beacon, guiding him towards a path that would leave an indelible mark not just on his life, but on the very fabric of American society. By 1935, young Jack had graduated from junior high and entered John Muir Tech. His athletic potential, nurtured by his brothers Frank and Mac, blossomed amidst the bustling halls. Inspired by Mac's Olympic silver medal, Jack found his own passion on the field, ready to chase his dreams and leave his mark. John Muir Tech became the stage for Jack's multifaceted athletic prowess. He wasn't just a player, he was a force, lettering in an astounding 4 sports: football's quarterback, basketball's guard, baseball's catcher and shortstop, and even soaring in the broad jump with the track team. He wasn't done there, adding tennis to his repertoire, proving his talent knew no boundaries. This young athlete was more than just gifted, he was relentless. In 1936, Jack wasn't just dominating John Muir Tech's playing fields, he was conquering regional tournaments. His tennis swing secured the junior singles title, while his baseball prowess landed him on an all-star team alongside future legends. The local newspaper sang his praises, hailing him as the school's outstanding athlete across 5 sports. This young talent wasn't just playing, he was turning heads and leaving his mark. Pasadena Junior College. Pasadena Junior College became Jack's next proving ground. He wasn't just an athlete, he was a multi-sport phenomenon, dominating in basketball, football, baseball, and track. Leading the charge as quarterback and safety, his talent shone beyond the gridiron, where he became the batting heart of the team as shortstop and leadoff hitter. Even defying gravity, he shattered his brother's college broad jump record. But amidst the triumphs, a fractured ankle cast a shadow, one that would echo later in his military service. Yet, his talent wouldn't be dimmed. He earned All-Southland honors in baseball, his MVP title a testament to his unwavering spirit and athletic prowess. This young star was just getting started, leaving his mark wherever he set foot. 1938 wasn't just about athletic accolades for Jack. His dedication extended beyond the field, earning him a coveted spot in the Order of the Mast and Dagger, reserved for those who served their school with distinction. He even joined the Lancers, a student-run security force, showcasing his commitment to the community and responsibility beyond the roar of the crowd. This young man was not just a talented athlete, but a leader and role model, his character shining as brightly as his skills. Pasadena Junior College witnessed not just Jack's athletic dominance, but also a glimpse into his character. A clash with authorities over a perceived injustice ignited embers of a trait that would later define him. Yet, faith found him through a reverend who became his confidant. Tragedy struck with the loss of his brother, driving him closer to family and towards UCLA, where his journey would take a pivotal turn. This young man, fiery and passionate, was on the cusp of something extraordinary. Stepping onto UCLA's campus, Jack wasn't just another student. He was a pioneer, etching his name as the first athlete to conquer 4 varsity sports: baseball, basketball, football, and track. Alongside a handful of other black players, they shattered barriers, becoming the most integrated college football team of the era. Their undefeated season, marked by grit and talent, was a testament to their resilience in the face of adversity. But Jack's impact wasn't limited to touchdowns. He soared on the track, leading the NCAA in punt returns for 2 consecutive years. This young star wasn't just winning games, he was redefining the game itself, leaving a legacy that would inspire generations to come. On the track, Jack soared, claiming the national crown in long jump. While baseball wasn't his strongest suit, his debut sparkled with a perfect 4.44 performance and daring steals. Love blossomed too, as he met his future wife Rachel amidst the UCLA halls. But senior year on the gridiron wasn't as triumphant. With graduation in sight, a bold decision took hold. Leaving college behind, Jack embarked on a new path, his athletic spirit and unwavering determination guiding him towards uncharted territories. The future, filled with challenges and triumphs, awaited. The government's call pulled back the curtain on Jack's NY stint, sending him west to Honolulu. There, he joined the racially integrated Bears, showcasing his talent on the gridiron under the Hawaiian sun. But his stay was short-lived. December arrived, and with it news that would change the world: Pearl Harbor. The flames of war ignited, drawing the U.S. in and extinguishing Jack's budding football career. Yet, his spirit remained undaunted. He returned to California, ready to face whatever challenges destiny had in store, his journey far from over. 1942, drafted into service, Jack wasn't just a soldier, he was a trailblazer. Segregation loomed within the Army, but his spirit wouldn't be confined. Alongside fellow black soldiers, they challenged the status quo, demanding entry into officer candidate school. Their fight, supported by heavyweight champion Joe Louis, echoed across the ranks, paving the way for their inclusion. Commissioned as a second lieutenant, Jack wasn't just serving his country, he was defying its norms, his courage leaving an indelible mark on and off the battlefield. His path ahead, paved with both duty and defiance, awaited. Fort Hood became Jack's next destination, but the path ahead wouldn't be smooth. Segregation cast its shadow even within the ranks, and a seemingly ordinary bus ride ignited a firestorm. Refusing to yield to discriminatory demands, Jack stood his ground, his actions echoing far beyond the dusty Texan plains. Accusations flew, fueled by prejudice, and a court-martial loomed. This wasn't just about a seat on a bus, it was a fight for dignity, a battle against injustice that would test Jack's resolve and shape his destiny in ways he could never imagine. The commander may have backed down, but the fight wasn't over. Transferred to another unit, Jack faced a barrage of trumped-up charges, accusations fueled by bigotry, not reality. Despite the fabricated claims, his unwavering spirit prevailed. An all-white jury, presented with the truth, saw through the facade and delivered a verdict of acquittal. Yet, the scars of the ordeal remained. He wouldn't see combat, his potential confined by prejudice. But beneath the injustice, a fire burned brighter. This wasn't just a personal victory, it was a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of courage and resilience in the face of adversity. The battle may have been won, but the war for equality had just begun. Acquitted but not unscathed, Jack found himself in Kentucky coaching Army athletics. Yet, the embers of his athletic spirit refused to die. A chance encounter with a former player, a whisper of opportunity, rekindled the flame. With pen in hand, he wrote to the Kansas City Monarchs, a beacon in the segregated world of baseball. His journey, marked by resilience and defiance, was about to take a decisive turn. The diamond awaited, and with it a chance to not just play, but to rewrite the very rules of the game. Discharged but not defeated, Jack returned to the familiar fields of California football. Yet, a new path beckoned. His friend and pastor offered him a chance to lead athletics at a college in Texas, a fledgling program yearning for his guidance. The basketball court became his new battleground, but the challenges were daunting. With few players, he even had to lace up his own sneakers for exhibition games. Though victories were scarce, his discipline and dedication earned respect, even from future stars like Marquez Haynes. This wasn't just coaching, it was laying the foundation for future champions, both on and off the court. Jack's journey was far from over, and each step, victory or defeat, fueled the fire that would soon change the face of baseball and America itself. The Monarchs' offer arrived while Jack was still coaching in Texas, a chance to finally step onto the professional diamond. He signed, driven by a dream bigger than the Negro League's limitations. While his talent shone, frustration simmered. The unstructured environment clashed with his disciplined spirit, and the shadow of gambling loomed large. Longing for his fiancée and yearning for a more professional atmosphere, he played 47 games, leaving his mark with a .387 batting average and stolen bases, but the experience only fueled his desire for something more. The seeds of change were sown, not just for himself, but for the future of baseball itself. During the season, whispers of the majors reached Jack's ears. Though decades had passed since a black player graced the field, a glimmer of hope emerged. A tryout, arranged more for optics than opportunity, awaited at Fenway Park. But the charade couldn't hide the reality of prejudice. Taunts echoed in the empty stands, a cruel reminder of the challenges yet to come. Humiliated, Jack walked away, the dream deferred but not extinguished. His journey was far from over, and this wasn't just a failed tryout, it was a spark that would ignite a firestorm, eventually forcing open the doors of baseball and America itself. While the season unfolded, whispers of a different kind reached Jack. Branch Rickey, a visionary leader in baseball, sought to break the color barrier. He saw promise in Jack, not just for his talent, but for his strength and resilience. Their fateful meeting wasn't about batting averages, it was about facing an onslaught of hate with unwavering poise. Could Jack weather the storm, the taunts, and the relentless prejudice? The weight of history rested on his shoulders, and his answer, etched in determination, changed the game forever. He wouldn't fight back, he would rise above, turning the other cheek and paving the way for a more just future. This wasn't just a contract, it was a pact, a promise to rewrite the rules, not just of baseball, but of society itself. The journey ahead would be brutal, but with each step, Jack, the chosen one, would become a symbol of hope, his courage echoing through the stands, dismantling the walls of discrimination and etching his name not just in baseball history, but in the annals of American courage. A secret pact, a historic step. Rickey, baseball's visionary, saw in Jack not just talent, but a chance to shatter boundaries. Their meeting, cloaked in secrecy, held the weight of history. Jack, chosen to bear the brunt of hatred, the relentless taunts, agreed. He wouldn't fight back, but rise above, becoming a symbol of hope, a battering ram against discrimination. The contract signed, not just on paper, but etched in their resolve, marked the start of the noble experiment. Jack, the first black player in decades, faced scrutiny even from fellow black stars. Was he the best? No. But he was chosen, entrusted with a burden and a dream bigger than himself. The path ahead, paved with prejudice, awaited. Yet, with each step, Jack, the standard-bearer, would rewrite the rules, not just of baseball, but of America itself. His name, forever etched in history, would echo long after the final out. Bidding farewell to the grueling Monarchs, Jack returned to Pasadena, anticipation simmering. September saw him sign with a Winter League team, a glimpse into the future. Love blossomed too as he married his beloved Isom, their bond strengthened by miles as she pursued her dreams in New York. Finally, on a February day etched in their hearts, they vowed forever, their union a beacon of hope amidst the challenges to come. The path was uncertain, but with each step, Jack, hand in hand with his wife, would face the storm with unwavering determination, fueled by love and a dream bigger than himself. Minor leagues. Stepping onto Florida soil for spring training, Jack faced not just pitches, but prejudice. Segregation cast its shadow, denying him lodging with his teammates. He found refuge with a supportive couple, their home a haven amidst the storm. Scheduling became a battle, venues shutting their doors, fueled by hate. Yet he persisted, each hurdle a chance to showcase his talent and resolve. From padlocked stadiums to canceled games, he faced it all, his spirit undaunted. This wasn't just about baseball, it was about defying expectations, paving the way for a more just future, one swing, one step at a time. Spring training wasn't just about baseball drills, it was a crucible of resilience. Facing hostility and segregation, Jack found allies and defied expectations. His debut marked a historic moment, shattering boundaries and igniting hope. Despite challenges, his performance soared, leading the league and earning him MVP honors. He wasn't just playing a game, he was rewriting the rules, and the fans, both supportive and opposed, witnessed a turning point in history unfold. His journey, paved with talent and courage, had just begun. In 1947, the moment etched in history. Jack, armed with talent and unwavering resolve, stepped onto the major league field, shattering a barrier that had stood for decades. Number 42 wasn't just a jersey, it was a symbol of defiance, a beacon of hope. The crowd roared, a mix of anticipation and unease. He didn't get a hit, but he walked, he scored, he took a step forward, not just for himself, but for generations to come. But the path wasn't paved with roses. Whispers of discontent filled the locker room, threats of strikes hung heavy in the air. Yet, amidst the negativity, voices rose in support. A manager stood resolute, a journalist's pen became a weapon, and the tide began to turn. Fans, both black and white, flocked to the stadium, their cheers echoing louder than the hate. This wasn't just about baseball, it was about dismantling prejudice, brick by painful brick. The journey had just begun, and with each swing, each stolen base, Jack, the symbol of courage, would rewrite the rules, not just of the game, but of America itself. His name, forever etched in history, would stand tall, a testament to the power of resilience and the fight for equality. Stepping onto the field, Jack wasn't just facing pitches, he was facing fists. Opponents targeted him with vicious plays, leaving scars not just on his body, but on his soul. Racial slurs echoed from the stands, stinging like venom. Yet, even in the darkest moments, glimmers of hope emerged. A teammate stood shoulder to shoulder, his silent gesture a powerful statement of unity. Another whispered words of encouragement, a lifeline in the storm. From across the league, another black player shared the burden, their silent conversations a testament to shared resilience. His bat, however, was his strongest weapon. Hits rained down, silencing doubters with every crack. He led the league in stolen bases, leaving prejudice in the dust. The season culminated in an honor, Rookie of the Year, a beacon of recognition amidst the hate. The World Series beckoned, and Jack, the pioneer, became the first black player to grace its stage. He fought, he bled, he inspired, and though victory slipped through his grasp, his impact was undeniable. This wasn't just baseball, it was a battle cry for equality, and Jack, the warrior with a bat, had only just begun his fight. The dust settled, revealing a new landscape. Second base became his domain, his fielding flawless. But the fight wasn't over. He battled the plate, the weight of expectation heavier than before. Yet he emerged stronger, his bat singing a new tune, hitting for the cycle, a feat etched in history. The tide was turning, other black players joining the fight, sharing the burden, lessening the sting of prejudice. He honed his craft, seeking wisdom from a legend. Hours at the batting tee, sweat and determination fueling his swing. Doubts melted away, replaced by a soaring average, stolen bases leaving opponents in his dust. The MVP trophy, a testament to his resilience, a beacon of hope amidst the shadows. Fans roared, their cheers an anthem, drowning out the echoes of hate. His voice, too, joined the chorus, testifying before Congress, fighting not just for himself, but for a future free of discrimination. He led the league, not just in statistics, but in courage. His salary soared, a reflection of his worth both on and off the field. A film immortalized his journey, his own voice narrating the triumphs and struggles. The studios bowed, recognizing the power of his story, a story that transcended baseball, a story of resilience, of a dream refusing to be silenced. The fight continued, but with each step, each swing, Jack, the symbol of defiance, chipped away at the walls, paving the way for a more just tomorrow. The Hollywood limelight wasn't for everyone. Bosses clashed, empires shifted, and Jack found himself adrift. Yet his spirit remained unbroken. On the field, he led, he battled, even willed his team to victory in the final inning. Though the World Series slipped through their grasp, the fight continued. He challenged, he questioned, demanding fairness not just for himself, but for all. His voice resonated, doors opened, and walls began to crumble. Seasons blurred, statistics a testament to his enduring talent. He experimented, shifting positions, making way for the next generation. His gaze, however, shifted beyond the diamond. Management beckoned, a chance to shape the future from a different angle. But his body, weary from battles fought, whispered of rest. The final out, a strikeout, marked not just the end of a game, but of an era. He traded spikes for a suit, his voice still raised, but now in boardrooms fighting for equality off the field. The trade went unfinished, his story written not by others, but by himself. His legacy, etched in history, wasn't just about baseball, it was about courage, resilience, and a dream that refused to be silenced. And as the world changed, so did the game, thanks in no small part to the man who dared to break the color line, and in doing so, changed the world. His bat cracked the silence, shattering a barrier that stood for decades. Not just a game, but a symbol of equality, a fight for respect. He ran, he stole, he defied, leaving behind a legacy etched in history. More than statistics, a legend was born. A symbol of courage, a pioneer who paved the way, his impact resonated beyond the diamond. He challenged not just opponents, but prejudice, his voice echoing even after the final out. His story, one of resilience and hope, continues to inspire, a testament to the power of one man to change the world. His name forever etched in memory, a reminder that dreams, no matter how audacious, can become reality. The game changed, the world evolved, and at the heart of it all stood the man who dared to dream, the man who dared to break the color line. The man who was not just a player, but a champion, not just of baseball, but of equality. His legacy, a beacon of hope, reminding us that the fight for justice never truly ends. The silver screen flickered, reflecting not just a movie, but a movement. Jackie, himself, stepped onto the celluloid canvas, his story etched in celluloid forever. From stage to screen, his journey resonated. John, David, Michael, Sterling, each actor breathed life into his spirit, capturing his resilience on both stage and small screen. Andre, Blair, Antonio, and Chadwick, their portrayals echoed his fight, his struggles, and his triumphs. Even in fictionalized retellings like Robert's portrayal, the essence of Jackie shone through. And then Ken's masterful lens captured it all, Jamie's voice weaving through the tapestry of triumphs and tribulations. Each portrayal a brushstroke on the canvas of history, ensuring Jackie's legacy would forever be remembered not just as a baseball player, but as a symbol of courage, resilience, and the unwavering pursuit of equality. His story, a testament to the power of art to amplify the fight for justice, resonated across generations, a timeless reminder that even the brightest lights on stage and screen can illuminate the darkest corners of prejudice. His bat silenced, his cleats hung, yet the fight raged on. Trading spikes for suits, Jackie stepped onto a different field, one paved with social justice. He challenged segregation, his voice echoing in a whites-only waiting room, demanding respect not just for himself, but for all. History acknowledged his valor, the Hall of Fame doors opening as he became the first black player inducted. The silver screen flickered, his story resonating through telecasts and commentary, his voice still amplifying the fight. But his impact transcended mere words. He built not just houses, but opportunities, a bank birthed from the dream of equality. Politics became his new diamond, his voice now challenging presidents and parties, unwavering in his pursuit of fairness. Though he never saw a black manager coach third base, the seeds he sowed sprouted, paving the way for future generations. His final throw wasn't just a pitch, it was a beacon, a reminder that even after the game ends and the fight for justice never truly does. In the quiet halls of memory, his legacy echoes, a testament to a man who traded victory swings for social change, leaving behind a world a little more equal, a little braver, forever marked by the indomitable spirit of Jackie Robinson. Family life and death. His bat silenced, the cheers faded, but his legacy echoed on. Beyond the diamond, his fight for equality continued. His wife, a champion in her own right, pursued a career in nursing, her voice echoing in classrooms and boardrooms. Their eldest son, a soldier himself, battled demons, seeking solace and redemption. Though his life was cut short, his courage left an indelible mark. Through it all, Jackie Sr. persevered, facing illness with the same tenacity he displayed on the field. His final curtain call came too soon, leaving a void, but his spirit lived on. His wife, a pillar of strength, kept his flame burning, establishing a foundation to carry his torch. Their daughter, a voice for education, shared his story, ensuring it resonated through generations. Their son, a farmer with a global vision, embodied his father's fight for justice on foreign soil. Though their paths diverged, their love for Jackie Sr. and his ideals remained constant, a testament to the man who changed the game and the world, forever a beacon of hope and courage. Thank you for watching. For content like this, subscribe and click on the bell notification.
We do it now. We do